All right, we are back here live at the Don Harrington Discovery Center. We're in front of Discover Through Time. I got Sophia, we got Lauren here, our animal expert here, to give us a exclusive sneak peek. This is something you're not going to be able to see yourself until the 24th, but we're going to give you a sneak peek right now here on Second Cup. So, Sophia, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, of course. Lauren, I'm obviously not an animal expert. She knows a lot more about these guys than I do. Would you share a little bit about the animal education aspect of this exhibit, or a bit about the species we have in there?
We have quite an array of species. We have snakes, we have an entire aviary full of birds, all kinds of lizards and amphibians, so there's going to be lots to be able to see inside of our exhibit.
All right, sounds exciting, so let's check it out.
Yeah.
So here we go, we got our first time portal here. Get to go right on through. All right, Sophia, so we're inside. We walked through our time portal. We've gone through times. Here we go. I mean, take us away. What are we seeing in here?
So this is kind of the time portal entrance where visitors are first transported into the time portal that we're going to be walking through. The first biome that we're exploring is going to be the inland sea. So we've got tons of fish here. Can you tell us a bit about maybe special species that we have?
So right now, back here, we actually have a saltwater tank, which is super exciting. Currently, there is a lionfish and even a shark and some really cool snails that are fun to watch. So it'll be interesting to watch them eat all the different diets that they have as well.
All right, well, let's go ahead and go on through here. So what's really exciting about this, of course, you know, the prehistoric times and everything like that, but you have a lot of the specific fish species, if I could talk here, of what was around during that time. I mean, you said there's going to be a jellyfish in here soon. I mean, as you can see, Jake, if you want to get some shots of this, I mean, you have, all these different fish tanks and everything, but what about these rocks, all this red, ominous glow behind that? What is that we're seeing here?
Yeah, so when the High Plains was underwater, we were still all together as Pangea. So this is kind of our earthquake section. Whenever everything started dividing and splitting apart, out came, some insects. The axolotl, or creatures like an axolotl, were formed. So fish with legs kind of became into existence. So we're kind of showcasing some of those creatures that you would have seen from those biomes.
And then we got our next time portal right up here that we're going to walk through. As you can see, 15,000 years ago that we're about to walk through here, going into the grasslands biome that we've got through here. So Sophia, where are we transporting ourselves to now? I mean, it's still technically here in the Texas Panhandle area. It's just how we evolved through time, right?
Yeah, so we have the ancient grasslands here today. So when megafauna were walking what we now know as Paladuro Canyon, this is that section of land that's really interesting to see. So we have quite a few reptiles. Lauren, do you want to kind of go into what else that people could see in here?
Yeah, this is Jake, our ball python. He's actually pretty beloved here. He's a favorite among the employees. And then we also have a pixie frog that's going to be hidden somewhere in his dirt over here. He's pretty cool. We get to feed him all kinds of bugs, and it's always exciting to get him to hop and catch all of those.
All right, so there we go. So we got some grasslands now. So if we go to our next section, as we kind of walk through here, I mean, we got all the different reptiles. You have all these different, a lot of the critters that you said are familiar in places like Paladuro Canyon. Now we're going 250 million years ago to the forest biome, which there's some pretty interesting things about this, right, Sophia?
Yeah, so Texas's state rock is actually petrified wood, because we actually have an abundance of it here, because the High Plains and what we know as Texas today used to be an ancient spruce forest. So this biome, it's very immersive, clearly. We have very realistic fake trees and whatnot. Yes. We also have our aviary. It's 2 stories and goes up to the reading nook that you saw us in earlier. And kind of explores, what the ancient spruce forest kind of looked like millions of years ago.
I mean, really neat stuff. I mean, there's a real piece of petrified wood over here. Like I said, you get to see the animals and everything. That's super exciting. And then off on the end here, I think we'll hold off. We'll let the visitors come and see that for themselves. But, once it's all finished, when they walk through, they're going to walk through all this time through history and everything. But then they get to see the animals that are here now, and they can see some live demonstrations. Can you tell me just a little bit about that here?
Yeah, of course. So Lauren would actually be the expert on that, talking about the animal lab and, what people can see via our observation deck and the screen there. Do you want to go into that?
Yeah, so we'll be doing a few live feedings. We'll also be able to move our Critters Live demonstrations upstairs, where basically we take out a variety of our animals and talk about them, give fun facts based on the kids that are watching. We're also training one of our birds, Hey Hey, to be able to hopefully do a few demonstrations as well. He's currently working on being harness trained, which is really cool to watch. So I'm excited for our visitors to be able to interact more with the animals as well and not just see them in their enclosures.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you all for giving us a sneak peek today. Again, opens to the public on September 24th, so you got to come out to the Don Harrington Discovery Center. Going to be great. Like I said, get to discover through time, walk through history, literally, and of course, Wildcat Bluff, get to see what it is today. So, Sophia, thanks for talking to us today.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming.
Of course, yeah, and we'll have more coming up here in just a little bit. We've got your dog walking forecast.